Let's make some assorted pepper soup today. So I already had my meat washed. Right now I'm just going to rinse it with some really hot water, strain that, and then put it back in the pot. I will season my meat with some chicken bouillon and salt. Let it cook while I bring together my ingredient. For my dry ingredient, I'm going to be using ginseng, cloves, bush pepper, white pepper, pepper, rondelle, and 4 corners. I'll go ahead to toast my dry ingredients, and then I'll add my bush pepper, white pepper, and cloves later because it easily get burned, so I always add them last. I'll also combine some wet ingredient, that will be ginger. I'll harvest some green onion. I'll go ahead to wash my green onion, chop it, and then continue adding on to my wet ingredients as you see me adding on the screen. I'm going to list everything down below. I'll add 1 tomato to my pepper soup. I know tomato can be very controversial when it comes to pepper soup, but it all depends on your preference. I add tomatoes to my pepper soup, 1 for color enhancement, and 2 to kind of tame down some of those ingredients and mellow down the harshness of some of the spices. That's all, but you don't have to add it. Tomatoes is very optional. So I added my 4 corners. I added more water because it takes a long time to cook assorted meat. So when I'm starting, I add some spice, and then I add the remaining spices at the end of my pepper soup. I garnish it with some of that green onion that I had harvested earlier on, and a little bit of basil. I'm going to be serving my pepper soup with yam and potatoes. I'll go ahead and peel them, and I'll boil them together with a little bit of salt. When it's done, I'm going to serve it with the yam, and it tasted really good. This pepper soup, very simple, very easy, but really good. I understand there are so many ingredients out there that says pepper soup ingredient, but just because an ingredient says pepper soup doesn't mean you have to put everything in your pot, because your pepper soup can easily go from good to really bad.